Next up, good segue. Criminal charges. Hunter Biden, that's right, Joe Biden's crackhead son, has reached an agreement with the Department of Justice. Now, he's on tax fraud, on misdemeanor tax charges, and the gun charge that we talk about all the time. You know, the felony that can get you 10 years in prison, lying on the ATF background check, being a drug user in possession of a firearm. He lied on that. That's 10 years in prison. Hunter Biden struck a plea deal. He will serve no time, and he has to remain drug-free for 24 months. But he pled guilty to the misdemeanor tax charges. I mean, they really brought the hammer down on him. that actually, 24 months drug-free may actually be worse than 100 years in prison if you're Hunter Biden. That may be more difficult.
Not a joke.
That may be tougher than doing 100 years in solitary confinement if you're Hunter Biden. I don't know. That might actually kill him, guys. I'm not even kidding. This could kill him. 24 months, drug-free. It's wild, man. I don't know if he'll be able to pull it off. So he avoided 10 years of prison. Now, remind you, they ruined FPS Russia, who was a YouTuber. He was one of the first big-time gun YouTubers. What? What's that face for?
What's a gun YouTuber?
They would do gun reviews. They would shoot at things and blow them up because it's fun, and they owned a bunch of land. It was just fun. Since a lot of it's been cracked down on. They've been demonetized. It's been a whole ordeal. So they cracked down on FPS Russia. He got for smoking marijuana. Butane hash oil, to be exact. I'm on the Wikipedia page.
Off the weed.
I'm on Wikipedia, which is the fountain of knowledge. Here it says his house was raided in 2017 by ATF and GBI agents after Myers was alleged to have received 25 grams of butane hash oil through the mail. The DOJ prosecuted on the grounds that illegal drug possession while owning a firearm is a federal offense. He was arrested for felony possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, and 50 of his weapons were confiscated under the Gun Control Act of 1968, which prohibits illegal drug users from possessing firearms. He later pled guilty with intent to distribute, blah, blah, blah. So they railroaded that guy, destroyed his life, destroyed his career. Hunter Biden gets off spot-free. I got a theory here. I think... Oh, there's another comparison. Kodak Black. Same exact charges. 3 years. 3 years in jail. You know. Rules for thee, not for me, right? And that's what people are like, well, you're attacking Hunter Biden. That's got nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with whether or not Joe Biden's fit to be president. Yes, I'm sorry, I do. I think it's a big deal that the president and the intelligence agencies have actively covered for his crackhead son using drugs, illegal firearms, and underage prostitutes. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think that's a big deal. I think having a piece of shit son like that speaks volumes to you as a person. Now, everyone has kids that just go a little off the rails. I get that. But when you've had every opportunity, like Joe Biden's crackhead son has, and you continue to screw it up, and not only do you continue to screw it up, you continue to screw it up while the media and the intelligence agencies play cover for you, and you're doing it on the taxpayer dime. Yes, I have got a major problem with that. The guy's a national security risk. I'm sorry. I've been around drug addicts. They're not reliable. You know this guy's got information that a lot of countries would pay a lot of money to get a hold of. We're worried about Trump giving nuclear documents to the Iranians. Give me a break. Trump's not on crack. Crackheads are a lot more unpredictable. They are a lot less trustworthy. Yes, I think that is a very big deal. That the guy who probably eats dinner at the White House several times a week is a crackhead. I think that's a big deal. I think that's allegedly an active crackhead. I think that's a concern. I think we should all be concerned about that. I think he is far much more likely and in far much more danger of being compromised than anyone in the Trump administration. I think that's an issue. So here's my theory. What if, it's not even a theory, it's a question I'm posing. What if part of this deal that the regime struck with the Bidens was they're going to make this whole Hunter Biden thing go away and Joe doesn't run in 2024? They have to know he can't win. They have to know he can't. What if he steps aside? They won't have permanent acid trip Kamala Harris do it. They'll have like Pete Buttigieg with his 97 years of paternal leave. Or they'll have, so the VP will run the country then. They'll have Gavin Newsom, who I believe personally is the most dangerous man in American politics. That man has AOC's policies with just charm and swagger that she doesn't have. That guy's dangerous. He's a good-looking dude. He's a smooth talker. And he's got just full-blown communist policies. And I think he's the most dangerous man in the country. Watch out. Just watch. If Joe drops out of the race in a couple months... Remember who told you. Remember where you got that theory from. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.